hello. We're back at it again with Observation Duty 6 Suffering Mode. I'm sure that's what you're all here for, to watch me struggle and suffer. And that'll be fantastic. I love it. Yeah, I don't wanna talk about how long it took me to beat the Summer Cottage, but I'm hoping that the rest of these maps will be just as easy as the pool. Because the pool I found fairly easy after a point. So, here's to hoping it goes better this time around. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. I'm trying to think of what, like, the worst one could be. I'm going in order from the last one to the first one. So next should be the university, if I'm correct. Then after that I don't really remember. I think the train's like first or something. And then there's what was it? It's not the train, it's something else. It's the hospital and then the hotel. So those are the ones I have left. Hotel, train, hospital, university. And I'm doing the university next because I believe it's next on my list. Yeah, I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday. I almost thought it was Friday for a moment. I do still kind of want to redo my sub badges, but again, I don't really know what to do them as. So, I will debate, because I know I had an idea, but I don't think I like that idea anymore. I still could make them sharks, but I'm also running out of shark ideas, because they're all based off of something. I'll figure it out eventually. At some point, it will be figured out. I could even make it like dragons or something. But yes, on to the game. Before I do the game, I want to do one thing. Spoopy. Okay. There you go. You get your own text. Alright, so it is funny timing that you're here and it's your birthday and also Huge Man appears on University. This will be very interesting. The penalty from false reports isn't as bad as I thought it was. Alright, I'm gonna take a sip and then I'm gonna narrate this again. Alright. Oh, and I believe I still have some redeems from yesterday I didn't clear, so you'll probably see me get bonked again. I could be wrong though, I could have cleared them. I don't remember. At this point, knowing how hard that hard mode is, I actually don't mind if anyone, like, points anything out. But you better be fucking right. Because, the penalty system, it's not gonna kill me, but the time it takes to reboot, oof. Alright, time to get bonked. Alright, pausing redemptions on save because there is no saving in this game. You die, you die. Alright. They don't tell me the name of the university, but what if I want to know? Oh well. The university has called an early end to the school year due to reports of anomalous events. The students reported multiple cases of missing laptops, notebooks, and miscellaneous belongings. During one of the classes, a silhouette of a gigantic man was seen at the back of the class by the lecturer. One of the students reported hearing strange noises coming from the main building's roof during one late night study session. The body of a student was found on university grounds, causing the university to finally act on reports. Initial examination seems to suggest the body was first surgically opened and then violently drilled with what appears to be an industrial hand drill, which doesn't sound very good. I think I've seen the thing that happens on the roof. I think it's just like a floating ghost. If there's more to like the roof, I don't know. I haven't seen too much. Okay, so they've added some things back here. We've got this man again. This man here from the hotel. Doesn't seem like they changed too much with this. Like, I think this is new and some things over here, rather than there being nothing. Yeah, you're pretty much relearning everything. They've definitely added more objects here as well. Outside looks the same. I don't think they added anything to it. It's the same. Oh, they've added pictures though. Ooh. Bags. They've added some bags. The issue I have is not the fact that they've added more items. It's the fact that the items change in the most subtle way possible. Like, this could change to the color blue or something, and it wouldn't move position, it would just be a different color. That's kind of the level of the hard mode on this game. They were not fucking around with hard mode. They were like, okay, game's too easy. There you go. Hard mode. Now you complain. Complain it's too hard. Do it. There's also some things here. I'm sure something's changed by now. I don't expect to win first try, or second try, or third try. Maybe fourth, though. I've learned at the summer cottage that you can go the entire night and things will still change that you've never seen before. I also got killed by the lake monster in one of my runs in the summer cottage. She might have been like coming out of the water, and by the time I swapped to the camera it was too late. She rushed my ass. It was over. I'll have to go back and clip that. Now I'm gonna question if that plant was always there. It probably was. Oh no. There's so many new things to look at. And it seems the old things don't appear too often. It is mainly a focus on the newer things, but you can still see like some of the older anomalies too. It's cold. Alright. I'm not sure if there were plants over here. I'm questioning all of these plants now. I know it won't hurt me if I report something. But I know I now have 2 more tries. The pace I was going at with the summer cottage towards the end was literally insane. Things at the end of the hour, like the last hour, change so fast. So I was literally going like, okay, I don't see anything, okay, I don't see anything, okay, I don't see anything. And I'd be like, oh, I see something. And then I'd keep doing that. That's kind of the level I needed to be at the end. Because that is actually how fast things change. Like, the moment you leave an area, something can change. I'm blaming these books. I'm gonna start blaming things, and I'm gonna get it all wrong. So yeah, let me just do this, because I'm sure nothing's happened there, but it's gonna be like, oh, blue screen, now you're rebooting. It doesn't outright kill you, but it can kill you. I have lost to this one. I've definitely lost to it before. But I kind of knew I was gonna lose too, at the same time. The auditorium? Probably. I was right, that wasn't supposed to be there. I was like, pretty sure that wasn't there. What? But it's from the market. I just want you to know this. That is from the market. I remember this. This is one of those things that's on aisle 1. Put that back at the market. How close do you think the market is to the university? Oh look, there's more benches now. They're being very generous with these obvious ones, but I know there's probably something that's changed that's really subtle. I don't think I've seen any of the light switches change. No, it was always this foggy. It's always like really foggy down here, not so much up here. What about this coffee though? Oh man, I needed a tissue and it was so far away. I was like, oh. I had my glasses on top of it too, so I really had to like reach for it. Oh man, this is I feel like this room might be harder because they have way more things that they can swap around. Mind you, this might not even like go anywhere. This could sit here and they could just turn it to face another way and you probably won't notice. In the summer cottage, they removed an entire pebble from the road outside, okay? That's the level of insanity that we're on. Alright, where's my warning? Tell me I've done bad. Because I know I have. Hard mode is... it's not easy. Also, I was supposed to be, doing some things before stream with OBS, but, I was, a little distracted. That's why we don't have any other colors in OBS still. That tree is new. I will say, in the summer cottage, they were changing trees on me. Like, one of the trees would change to a thinner tree. I'm dead serious, and I didn't notice for the longest time. Actually crazy. The rug changed color to a different color, but the rug didn't go anywhere. Also, why is man depressed? Can we make him happy? Smile? I'm just reporting things to report them. Oh, she's different. Well, now I have to reboot again. So I've been thinking of like maybe drawing my own like VTuber at some point. Because I have a character in mind I want to draw. And I think it would be the easiest to rig as well. Because, you know, I do enjoy my main one, don't get me wrong, but I also enjoy, like, being different characters of mine. Like, I enjoy all my other characters. I can't, that's why I have so many, I can't just be one. Because I have different characters for different moods, but I have the one that overall represents me. And that's why this one has, like, alternate universe versions as well. Okay. I don't know what changed in here, but I'm sure something did. I'd like a hint. This seems like way too easy though, right now. But I'm sure I'm just like one away from failing. Or getting the warning. Speaking of, so what changed, hmm? Is it you, ma'am? It's something else. We're missing a cam, aren't we? Sure are. I think it'd be a fun character to do as well. Oh, it's him! Hey, Wilt, your man. Oh, I don't want to get slapped again. I'm sorry, man. You gotta go. Boom, boom. Oh, see, I'm actually at the limit of redeems on Twitch. The limit is 50. So I'm probably gonna start deleting some of them out. A lot of those 100-point redeems are gonna slowly start vanishing. And also I think switching characters would just be really hard. Unless it's all through like VTube Studio. I didn't expect to see Huge Man. Also, they took my books. It looks like they fixed the shadow back here, because the shadow back there made it look like the world, like the platform just kind of stopped. I could maybe, because I combined the Bully the Shark one. So that one has like a few different like redeems in it that'll play in a group. And one of them has like a 5% chance to trigger. I don't think anyone's actually gotten it yet. I may add more voice lines to it though, because I've heard some more recently that are like, Alright, blue screen me. I already got the warning, so I can't get the warning again. One warning, no more. Do you think there was something on the desk here? I don't think there was. I think there's probably something else that's happened here that I'm not too sure about because I'm not looking. I'm just really not looking. The anomalies have taken over. It tells you in what areas at least. It doesn't tell you specifically though. Object movement in the lab, missing object classroom, object movement in the lobby. I won't notice. I will not know. I'm not gonna see it again. My favorite one is when you get killed by an intruder. It's like, here's what you missed. The intruder in this area is like, oh yeah, I totally missed that thing killing me. The thing that rushed my face and scared me? Yeah, I missed that. You're right. Okay, so it was in the lobby classroom, it said. There's probably something here. Yes, it'll be interesting to see what I do combine. I could do that. I think that would be the easiest way to do it, instead of having all of them. I would just have to put them into a group. It really is like I said yesterday, or the other day rather, with me playing this. It's not that I was able to observe perfectly. It's that I memorized the levels, therefore it became easier for me to beat them. With this, I feel like I'm not memorizing the level as fast because the changes are very subtle. Some of them aren't. Sometimes you get an intruder in your face. I mean, we got Huge Man that time. Has this always been here? Okay, it has been. I guess I haven't been able to see because my mic is kind of in the way. Why do I feel like things are different here? Or has it always been like this? Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean... It's really just learning the objects and stuff, and then, like... I feel like the layout's not too much of the issue. It's more of, like, the very subtle ones. And boy, do they like their subtle changes. Most of the things that killed me were the most subtle of changes. Changing the rug to be a different color, but not moving the rug. Yeah, that one definitely got me. There was one where they added an object, towards the dock next to the bench. You barely notice. Yeah, literally, that's the game. Oh, we moved the paper sideways or something. Now, what I can do is I can go through each object and click it. Now, here's why I believe this mode is harder. Because you have to click each object area and hope that you get one right. But if you're, say something changed here, well, if you click hold here, it might not acknowledge that. And then you just sit here and you're like, well, I guess I'll die. The only thing I can complain about is my inability to pass these like just easily. But other than that, I actually really like hard mode. Like I like that it kind of forces me. Yeah, I can't just do what I did the other games and I click report, I click, oh, it's one of these three object things, and then hope it worked. Alright, something new has appeared. Oh. I swear, these probably swapped at some point. I'd say this is actually the hardest mode in any of the observation duty games now. Cause it is a slow start still. But when things start happening, they start happening. You would literally have to go look at my last VOD at the end and see just how fast I was swapping to understand. And then seeing that things were actually changing in the amount of time I was swapping that fast. Two things appeared in the amount of like cycles I did essentially. If we count a cycle as me going through, I scan the room, I move on, I don't see anything, I move on. Something might appear in the next room. It's so easy to lose at the end. That's why I'm like, well, if I lose at the start, it's not as bad. I'd like to not lose though, but I'd rather see things. I don't know what I reported in here. Like, if anything, I know it was here. I know I reported this. This could have moved. I'm sure I lose now, but it's still pretty slow. Like, the start is still really slow, but I'd say the pacing's probably about the same-ish. It's just the changes are more subtle. There's a new trophy here and I'm not gonna get it in time. Because the rebooting process is brutal. At least you're able to see things. And then you start seeing new things that you didn't see before because you're going through it all again. Could be this table for all I know. It's one of these tables, and before it's not. Okay, let's go back to reboot mode. We are once again rebooting. Woo. The blue screen is it's nice on the eyes. Blue screen for blue eyes? Don't mind if I do. I swear, like, this could be a subtle change. I know they really did like their light switches appearing and vanishing in the other games. And I did not like that. Because those were my run killers every time. Okay, so it seems that the trophies actually changed position. 3 is kind of par for the course early on. Missing objects, a library, courtyard. And then the lights in the auditorium. Well, I didn't get to the auditorium and sit there long enough, I guess. The lights can kill you so easily too, because the lights are very, like, slow. You have to be there, like, when they start flickering, otherwise you won't notice and you'll move on. I wonder what vanished from the library. Was it the books? Because I swear I reported around here and it was like, nothing's going on here. Is it this? See, now I just don't know. And the only way I could know is if I went back into my VOD and looked. That would be the easiest way to do it, but, you know. As for the auditorium, this could vanish for all I know because I'm not looking at it. I've come to understand why I miss things because I scan parts of the room and then I move on. So I scan them in parts because I can't scan an entire room quickly because I'll miss things. It's like people that can read fast. I can't. I'm not a person that's ever been able to read fast. I've always taken tests slow. Everyone's hated me for it, but it's just making sure everything's right. Hello, Link. So where's the small trophy go? Because I know this one goes like here or something. Where'd the small one go? Did it go up here? Whoops, all foxes. We were talking a bit about like how a lot of the furries in the rhythm game I was playing is just all foxes. But to be fair, I think like one of the musician artists, his character was like an actual like red fox. So there were a lot more foxes in there, probably because of that. I'd like to say not all of like the furry species in like 2008 were foxes. There were quite a few circles as well. I don't see circles as much. And it's also like the time when protogens weren't a thing, and to be honest, that's kind of wacky to me. Also, I love that you can tell that it's AI art. How is it that AI knows how many like oh, you know what? I've never actually tried AI with like teeth or something. Do you think AI would know how many teeth a human has? Or do you think it would do something weird like this too? Because I'm sure it's like a matter of like how many numbers. Like how many fingers it has. Oh no. I need to report the woman. I guess. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, Twitch. I think the scariest thing about college is the amount you'd have to pay. Even for like a community college, it is still quite a lot. I tell you what, something's happened and I couldn't tell you the slightest idea of what it was. Did I report this table already? Have I reported this table? Is it this table? Oh yeah, we got the huge man, like, my first run or something. I don't know. It was like really early on. He just kind of appeared and I was like, hey, I don't want to get crushed by you, sir. It's okay, we're gonna be in the university in a while. Battlefield 2042. I remember Battlefield 4 being a really popular game when it dropped. And I remember there was like a really iconic scene or something in like one of the trailers where like I think it's like part of one of the missions where one of the buildings like falls or something and it was like super cool for the time. And like that's literally all my friends would talk about. And I'd be like, cool. I got the game, I tried playing it. I realized FPS game, not that easy. I'd rather just go back to playing Halo, Lamau. I don't like FPS games on controller. I've tried. I think you have to be an absolute madman to play FPS games with a controller. I was really bad at it, so I stopped playing it. But I know it's like a game I asked my parents for. I was like, can we get Battlefield 4? All my friends are playing it. Never got to play with any of them because the mal. There was no like real communication at the time except for like Facebook. So Discord wasn't an option. Now Discord may have existed at that time, but it wasn't popular by any means. I wonder if the chairs go missing. My first like FPS game was Halo, so I enjoyed those. But also, I mostly just like the energy sword. Imagine my shock knowing that there's an energy sword you can get in the Halo games, right? Well, I played the first one. You can't get the energy sword in the first one. I was in shock. I was like, oh, what do you mean I can't get that? Why can't I pick it up? They're not using it. They're dead. I was very upset. I was like, this is dumb. I should be able to use that to my advantage. Stupid table. I didn't know that was like a Halo 2 thing. I'd say most of the FPS games I've enjoyed have been on PC, but I never played them as FPS ones. Like, if there was a class in some of them that wasn't purely FPS, I'd rather play that. Cause I was so bad with like shooting, just didn't wanna. I was like, no. Okay, am I missing a cam? Also, nice math. Hold on, cam check. There's 6 cams. No, we're good. Man, I can't even play the Civ games and expect to be good. I cannot play any of those games. It is so hard. I do want to stream a Total War Rome at some point. The original, I don't have the remastered because I'd have to buy that. And no thanks, I don't care enough. I'd rather just keep my original. It is sad that the original Total War Rome is not on Steam anymore, technically, because they off-saled it after they remastered it. I still don't agree with that practice. I think that's pretty mid. But that's okay, GOG probably has it. They usually tend to. Racing games are really easy to me, but fighting games? Oh, that's an experience. Hello, Yuki. How's your Thursday going? I hope it's going well. Okay, you need to explain to me how you're struggling with racing games, though. That one I need to understand. Because I can understand, like, early on, like, you know, it's maybe not the easiest. But I also kind of find them really easy, too. But I've also played racing games like, Burnout Revenge and, Mario Kart, so they don't really count. They're not, like, super realistic racing games. Is this an extra object? Fuck. Oh yes, I'm observing to the best of my ability. We're literally just podcast mode. Talk about things while I attempt to correct the problems at the school. Man, I really do wonder what it could be. I've never played F-Zero, but it looks like a type of game I wouldn't enjoy for a racing game because there's like it's like an older style of racing game that I know is very popular and I couldn't beat those. Those ones are really hard for me. They're like a completely different breed of like racing game. When I think of racing games, I think of like uh some of the Burnout ones, not all of them. Need for Speed mainly. Those are kind of where my brain goes to because I enjoyed those ones. Like Need for Speed Underground, Chef's Kiss, beautiful game. Well, thankfully, everyone's been evacuated at the school, so it's just everyone left their stuff. Oh no, I've been blue screened, it's over. Listen, I don't think any game is an acquired taste. I think you need it's games are one of those things you need to practice at more and more at. It's not like blue cheese, okay? Blue cheese, you either like it or you don't. I've tried blue cheese a few times and I just can't. With games and stuff, you can always get better at them. Crash Racing. It's over. I'm sure something vanished. There's also like a ton of other racing games too that are just funky. I probably haven't. I've had a few different kinds. But I think blue cheese on its own is not fantastic. But other people will eat that and they'll be like, this is fantastic. What do you mean you don't like this? And I don't see it. Also, the Pokemon's a penguin. No, this is like the majority of them. I tried it at like a French style restaurant because it was like, oh, you want a cheese platter? It's like, sure. And it had like a few different like blue cheese types. All the cheese types that were on that plate were very, very acquired taste. Very. It's definitely something you would have to like. Yeah, I mean like real blue cheese, not dressing. I forgot that it's a dressing. I don't dress many things, so I wouldn't know. He got the penguin. The pinguini. The lemon. I feel like some racing games aren't like too hard with like learning the cars and stuff. Like with Burnout Revenge, in my case, it's just you see the car has faster speed. At most, you might just want to know like if it's a light or a heavy car because there might be like ramps and stuff. It's very straightforward. If your car's a light, you're gonna fly. If your car's heavy, you're gonna sink like a rock the moment you go off that ramp. And then the rest is just speed. It's like, okay, what's the max speed? 220? Okay, here's a new car. What's the max speed? 230. Okay, so we're using that car now. So I think in that regard it was very easy, but then you have games like, I think it was like Need for Speed Underground, where you can customize the parts on a car, and that's where it becomes a little bit more complex, because now you have different things that do different good things. It's more than just aesthetic, though some of it is aesthetic too. I swear, if these books moved, if they moved even slightly, that's what I thought, you best not move. I'm glad they didn't add anything up here, because I've not looked up here at all. I've just been like, yeah, this, this. I wonder if the laptops vanished last time. Like, anything back here could have vanished. Nothing really happens up here, so I think that's good to note. So if anything happens up here, like, so if something appears, maybe I'll notice it. Probably not. As for up here, I'm not too sure. It doesn't look like these ones ever have anything. I'm pretty sure these books are meant to be here. Because the rest doesn't have anything. There's a fan here and there's books and paper here. And then the worst part is that something might, like, change places. Like, these two could swap, but they'd still be there and you wouldn't notice. Man, I miss when the courtyard was giving me silly things to look at. Do you think that maybe, the light poles vanish? Because I'm trying to think of what could possibly vanish out here. Maybe a hedge, maybe a bush. Shut up. I get my warning already. It begins. It's begun. I don't know what changed, to be honest. I'm really worried they're gonna start removing light switches from me. I don't think so. Not when I ate meat, at least. Now I don't. I love me some kelp. Yum. Guys, we have so many, like, scientific objects in here. We could start cooking. I'm thinking, like, they could take a pencil away from me here. What about here? Did I already blue screen? Have we blue screened yet this run? It is true, they do make a vegan chili. I've had it a few times. It's pretty good. I am really wondering what they do remove from here, though. I have to assume they might remove a bush. Because there's only so much they can remove from the courtyard. I know I just got out of blue screen, but I'm ready to go right back. Just trying anything at this point. Oh, the light in the auditorium is going again. Well, they're anomalies. They just Thanos snap it away. They're like, gone. Man, my noise suppressions are really good with getting rid of my snaps and stuff. But nothing else. Alright, I'm ready to go back to blue screen. No, probably not. I'm pretty clueless with jokes. um, I wonder if maybe it's something over here that's vanished. I'm gonna just try in this general area for right now. Never mind. Let me guess, I got like 2? Yeah. Object replacement? The movements are rough. Cause they don't take them away, they just move them a bit. Wonder if they moved the trophies. No, they probably didn't. If they moved the trophies, I would've noticed. That makes sense. Gonna try to remember some of these things. But I also have to remember 6 rooms, not just the one. Maybe I can remember that there's a mouse on the right side for each, and then... I don't know. Hard mode's one of those modes where I've not seen anything like happen right in front of me before. Like, the items don't swap in front of me. They're shy. I hope none of those boxes move. That would be very unfortunate. Okay, my brain might have been in the right-ish area around here, but... I sure hope this Windows of the Windows isn't gonna change. Welcome back. I don't remember. I said a lot of things in that amount of time, but I think it was mostly related to the game. It's a funky looking painting. Man, they make a lot of noise when they remove these anomalies. So is this supposed to be stacked like this? That's what I want to know, because it looks odd, but that's probably the case. This is like the first time we have a fan in a room and it's not making any noise. I'm hoping if I start doing better, I might see Huge Man again. there anything else missing from this general area? It definitely won't hurt me to try things early on. All these tables back here seem suspicious. I hope nothing changes on the table in the back. Because I'm not looking there. And a lot of this was already tiny to begin with. Okay, so there's something else that's been added now. Will I be able to notice it though? Yes. Okay, I've noticed that. Now what's the other two things that have happened here? I want to believe they also do like one per each area. Rather than putting more than one in a room. It's not impossible, I'm just saying I've never personally seen it yet. Alright, time to try this general area for right now. Okay, I think this has moved. I'm pretty sure this has moved. Okay, so that moves. It just swaps a little bit. I think the only reason I could tell is because the papers are behind the monitor. Am I ready to go back into blue screen mode? I think I am. Oh, there's a guy. Oh, I guess I'll have to wait to report him. Doing slightly better this run. But I think they're giving me some easier ones now. Let me just check here real quick. And be gone, spooky man. Okay, I didn't sit in the courtyard for too long. Looks the same. I could be wrong, but it looks the same to me. I no longer remember if there was anything at the end of that. What about this? Hi, my friend. You are looking at me. Unless we're not friends. And then... an amigo. I can't really tell what those are. I want to say they're like two pens next to each other. Back to blue screen. Oh, that's a problem. The abyss is, here. Jeez, the abyss spread so fast. I didn't leave all that long. At least I don't think I did. I feel like there wasn't a tray here, and if there was paper in it, right? Yeah, there was paper in that tray. They've taken my bookshelves. Let me go back here. I wanna just try one thing after that. Okay, no abyss presence anymore. It's pretty good. I hope these plates don't change at any point. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. It's, doing some distortion in there. I think I've killed this run now. It's over. The anomalies are gonna take over now. Oh well, maybe there's something else I can see in the meantime. Distortion in the library. There we go. Now I can go back to the library safely. How about this? Okay, so there's supposed to be a laptop there, got it. What about this? Is this supposed to be here or is it supposed to be over here? And am I missing one of these? Let me try that general area right now. Okay, I have one more chance, one more thing to throw myself into. Oh, hi. Um, hmm. That's problematic. You really shouldn't be sawing people. Yeah, thankfully he doesn't kill you. He's not the one that'll kill you here. Okay, the trophy's changed. Again. I always thought he would, be like a violent one, but no. He's actually not for some reason. He's a little preoccupied, I guess, to notice that, the camera's there. I guess he maybe wants you to see. Alright, let's go to blue screen mode, I guess. There's a door. Okay, there's an anomaly somewhere still. There's at least one, and that's gonna be the one that kills me. Wherever it is. So where do you think the door goes to? Do you think it opens to nothing? Do you think it opens to another plane of existence? I want to believe it opens to somewhere else. I know I just got free of blue screen mode, but I'm ready to go right back. Anything to see that I'm not completely crazy. Okay, no blue screen mode yet. I'm gonna blue screen myself in a second. Alright, you can blue screen me now. I think the scariest part of the blue screen is if you go into one where there's an intruder. If you swap camera and there's an intruder that's going to kill you, you can't do anything. You're dead. That's a lot of benches. Wait, did they multiply again? Because I know you can see two, but I think they multiply more and more if you don't see them. How's that clock going? Is it still going the right way? Looks like it. I have not been looking at those pictures back there, to be honest. Haven't been on my mind, I'm afraid. Yeah, no, get out of here. Go away. I don't want you getting to the camera. She's not someone I want getting to the camera. I've learned the hard way. The way she like kills you is really rough on the eyes. It's quite spooky. About the girl or about the door? 'Cause I'm curious about the door still. Oh hey, Mr. Bones, you've got a member in the class. Oh, the girl? Yeah, you could probably look that up on YouTube. People have already uploaded ones of what happens when ex-intruder gets to the camera. I'd say hers is probably the worst. It's rough. I was very curious what would happen if she got to the screen, and I've regretted it. Okay, we still have 6 cams. I know there's one of the passenger getting to the screen. It's not that bad, it's just kinda goofy. I know I'm not gonna get another chance if I fail, so... Oh, they're missing. Oh, do I blue screen? Not yet. I'm gonna blue screen this next one though if I fail. And then it'll probably be over. Something feels off about this room, but I really don't know what it is. Okay, well the lights are going in the lab. Whatever the one is that's been added for a while now, I need to find it. I need to find it, like, right now. Okay, so there was that way. I thought that was the case, but I was like, but it makes sense for the podium to be in the middle, so I just brushed it off. But I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was way more scary than I thought it was. Like, ooh, I did not like that. I'm not a huge fan of that one. That one's, it's just pretty brutal for a death in a game where you're a camera. It is unsettling. And it lasts very long. Like, I thought she was just gonna appear and then like, oh, it's over. No, it kept going. And I don't think my mental state was ready. I gotta report the lights! As for the other ones, I don't think they're that bad. Like, the lake monster definitely got me. Definitely scared me because I had only seen it in hard mode and I had a feeling it was gonna appear at some point. I just didn't expect it to appear in hard mode. And it seems that hard mode makes them appear faster. Like, I swear they move faster in hard mode. Because she was, like, up to here when I've seen her back there sometimes. How's this clock doing? Okay, it's still doing the thing. Still being a clock. Who'd have guessed? Oh. Are you cold? Does that mean I can write that room off for now? What about here? I really want to say that whatever's changed, it's in this room. But I have no way to actually prove that, so... I'm pretty sure that was already there, but I'm trying things for the sake of trying them now. Because I think I'm a about to lose this. Throw things at the wall and hope they stick. I hope nothing's changed color. That would be very unfortunate. Okay, it's still green. Chairs still look red. What about the chairs in here? There's no way I win this. It's just not possible with the amount of objects that are probably present right now and how fast this mode is now. I don't know if there's supposed to be chairs on this side too. I think I already reported those, so I'm gonna try it again. What could it be? I think the clock's still fine. I think it's over regardless, though. I can't see anything else. Like, aside from this, there is nothing else sticking out to me. What do you mean, no anomalies found? This isn't supposed to be this way, is it? I'm sorry? Are you- Is it swapped with the water? Has it always been that way? And I've just never noticed, and I assumed that when it's facing against the wall, it's supposed to be like that? I've lost my mind, it is so over. What about the curtains here? Are those weird? Nope, okay. Well, I've gotta try something. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna get it, like... Why did I blue screen last a bit ago? Is this my first wrong one? I'm sure that's still the same. Alright, now I've blue screened. Now I should die. No huge man since then, we just saw him the one time. And he's a bit more of a rare occurrence. Alright, tell me what I've missed, so I can observe those rooms harder. 26, pretty good. This has been our best run now. Object movement in the auditorium, I don't doubt it. Classroom, extra object, and then an object replacement in the lobby. Time to go again. it just doesn't feel as hard as Summer Cottage still. There's just so much in Summer Cottage to begin with. And they also were changing trees and stuff, which wasn't very nice. Okay, the papers next to the laptop are probably what, like, moved. And the classroom had an extra object in it. Okay, so it was lobby, auditorium, and the classroom. This one had an object replacement, meaning something subtle happened. As for the classroom, I'm really not sure what it could have been. Something that was extra, or replaced rather. I think it was an extra object though. I probably didn't see it in time. I didn't observe hard enough. Okay, so the trophy on the top just, like, doesn't move, but this one does. I have to assume the table in the absolute back there is not gonna do anything. They might have deemed it too far away. Smile. I can't tell, are both those hands moving on the clock? I think it might just be the one. No, they're both moving. Has it always been like that? And I've never noticed. I've always only looked at the one that's supposed to move. Why does my brain feel like something just happened? Why I feel like that? Nothing happened. Brain, why are you doing this to me? Stop. There's a new plant here. Okay. This room has so many purses in it. I might just start going through them one by one. Too many false reports. I'm glad it doesn't straight up kill you though. It would become extreme mode, not hard mode. Oh, look at all these skeletons. There's more. I love those extra object ones when they start duplicating. They're funny. Oh, there's a light in here. It is a little subtle, but I do notice it. Well, they're giving me the lights right off the start. I do wonder what that extra object might have been. Am I missing something here? No. Maybe I should observe harder. Okay, so the light is missing from here. Unless there's not supposed to be a light, but I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be one. Because I think I would have been told I missed something. It was an extra object. Got the old PC again. auditorium is definitely not an easy room. Hey, stop moving. Stay still. He's schmovin'. I think I'm getting better with this room to the point where I'm feeling like I might be able to notice if something changes. Whereas with this room, I'm still unsure. Okay, so there's something new now. It would be her. She's floating. Oh, there's a door too. Why do they do that? They give me like two at once on top of the one thing I already have. Mono actually poor. Suddenly the silent bass boosted. Did I miss the door? Did I really get like a pixel off the door by accident?
I'm so glad you're here, Johnny. If I still had human skin, I might even be sweating.
Thanks. It's some confidence to maybe click the door at the right time now.
Skill issue.
Yeah, it's definitely a skill issue, I agree. Gee, did I get the door right this time, please? It goes. I'm still on the first attempt of this one. Oh. Hello, ma'am. It's the same, like, lady from, the summer cottage, the one that sits outside. Did the clock stop, or have I just not looked at the right time? You know what? What is the deal with this? Is this supposed to be here, or is that supposed to be glass? Alright, well. I could sit and stare at it for longer, but I probably shouldn't. I'm so sick of this auditorium. I can't figure it out. I can't. It wins, it beats me. Ah, it's the man again. It's just getting blood everywhere. It's not nice. It's a mess. Are you gonna clean it up, sir? The answer is probably not. I swear, does this change into a different, like, pod or something? It might, but not this time. Oh boy, I'm rebooting. You wanna see me go back into blue screen mode? I'll do it in a second. Do I have all my cams? Sure do. This swapped. Put that back. Cake? What kind of cake? Oh good, now that you're back, help me find things. Please. Please, I beg of anyone. I'm joking, it doesn't matter. The changes are very subtle. Ice cream cake? Okay, but what kind of ice cream now? Wanna see me go back into blue screen? Cause I'm about to. That sounds pretty good. I did get 26 the other run. Oh, the object movement, who could know? The abyss in the lab, I didn't even get to the lab. I didn't get to the lab. I don't think the abyss killed us, to be honest. I probably just, Actually, the abyss could have killed us in that amount of time. I'm pondering. And it's in the lobby too, so now I have to really think. Trying to visualize the room as it was in my head, like, just a bit ago. I'll go again. Wondering if maybe it was something that moved over here. Because everything else kind of looks the same as it did in my head. As for here, I don't know. But I want to say it was probably this book. Listen, if they'll remove a pebble from the ground, what's to say they won't remove, like, a piece of paper and move it across the room? Okay, they've taken our light. It's a good start, the light. Trying to figure out the rooms I keep messing up on, which is the lobby, the auditorium, and the classroom mainly. They just keep moving and replacing things on me. And whatever the movement is in here or the replacement, I've missed it every single time. I will say one thing, those pictures have not changed once. I've never seen them change. They could change this one. I don't think they will. How many pencils do you need, though? That in itself is an anomaly to me. They've got their pencil, their black ink pen, and their red ink pen for mistakes. I've definitely noticed there's like more pictures, but they don't really do much of anything. Alright, time to just click on some things. I've gotten the drill man a few times now, though. Well, I sure hope the cake's good. It'd be sad if it weren't. Got some writing. Like, the obvious things are pretty obvious, but the things that are subtle, hmm. It could even be like this piece of paper here. Like, it could just be any of these. That's the game telling me I'm wrong. And if we're lucky, I can make the game tell me I'm wrong again. Definitely taking a stretch break after I fail this one. It's pretty much at the 2 hour mark. It's usually a good amount of time to stretch my legs. Honestly, this game has turned into if you see something, say something. but it's one, it's tiny, and two, everything's really subtle. And I don't even know if anyone would be able to see things, even if they full screened it. Even if I didn't have an overlay, even if I just existed as a voice. I swear, it's always over here that I'm like, where? Who? How? Why? Whermst? Having a bit of a system failure at the moment. Any second now. Alright, cool, we're good. They could remove a pebble from. They could move a brick and I wouldn't notice. I am about to get the warning though, I'm pretty sure. They usually give me a few seconds after something has appeared before they throw a warning at me. I almost reported the floor. I was like, is that a piece of paper down there? It's not. Okay, I'll try these then, this area. How about this? I think these papers vanished in one of the runs, but I don't actually know for certain. Okay, I've blue screened. As I changed. Man, whatever that object was that vanished that one time from out here, haven't seen it again. Haven't seen it once at all, to be honest. There's a laptop missing from the classroom. Missing some papers here. I don't even know if there would be like an extra object or anything. It could happen so fast and I'd never notice. Okay, let me try these papers. Stack right here. I'm reporting your plants. They're suspicious to me. Fair response. Very fair response. Yeah, actually, you're wrong. Alright, let's observe this room a little bit more. Hello, sir. Oh, you're moving again? I can't report you yet. I'm gonna get him once I'm out of here. Ah, I got him. He almost got away with it. Almost. So it looks pretty standard. Oh hey, see there she is again, the shaking lady. Seen her in the cottage, and I've seen her at the pool, and I've seen her here. I don't remember if she appears anywhere else. Still not too certain. This could move slightly for all I know. I'm about to start trying to report things in here again. And it's gonna blue screen me as a result. Buzz. A critical system failure? No way! Haven't got one of those this run. Or the last one. I swear, this is probably the level I've gotten the most blue screens on. I don't even think I got this many on the summer cottage, and I spent hours there. Elements. Got some lights in the library. Got a door. It's a lot of small things, but also it's a lot of something moved, but it's one of the small things that probably moved. Whatever's moved in this room has killed me every single run at this point, and I haven't seen it. Oh man, she is walking faster. Get out. Yeah, the intruders that can kill you, they're faster. I'm certain of that one. Is this the extra object, or is this the extra object? Maybe neither are extra objects. And if you're rebooting and there's an intruder that you go into, you're dead. Except death. Same with the Abyss presence, I'm pretty sure. I've seen the Abyss, like, spread across the walls, and then I'm like, that's dangerous. I don't know how close I would have been to dying then. Probably very close. Okay, that book's still there. Is this like an extra book though? I think I've already ported this area. What about these here papers? Okay, I've got one more try. How about this? I had a feeling, because I was like, that stack's way bigger. Yeah, that's the level of subtlety we're going with here. Okay, what? I have one last guess before I reboot. I should probably do it now. Alright, let me try this. It's gonna be wrong, but... No, I'm distorting! What about in here? Okay, there's some distortion going on in the library. I can't go back there. I can't go back. It's dangerous. I'm gonna start just trying anything now in here. It's this, isn't it? This is the thing that's supposed to not be facing that way. Yeah, it's definitely what killed me like one of my first runs, and I was like, what do you mean it's not supposed to be that way? To me, it's always been that way. How's the clock looking? I'm not 100% certain on what else can happen at this point. Oh, something else has appeared. Where? This. Something else is going on around here, though. I need to try anything. Oh, there's bottles here now. I wonder how long those are there for. What about here? There's a new tree. Not seeing any abyss presence just yet. I know this is wrong, but I want to absolutely make sure. You're... Hello. Got some lights going on in here. Still have bookshelves. I think these are fine still. Oh wait, does he have extra eyes now? Are we gonna get the spooky mans? I think we are. The president or whatever. No, we have to report this. Alright, there we go. So let's see, we've seen the girl, this one as well. Yeah, it's one of the mans, not the huge mans, but one of the mans. Yeah, it's not the man, but it's the man, you know. Got the abyss in here again. Oh lord, that abyss is spreading. Look at it go. Yeah, so the abyss probably killed me a few times in these runs. It schmoves. What about these? Yeah, that abyss was like, hey, my presence, let it be known. I don't think the abyss moved that fast in the summer cottage though. I'm thinking I probably lose here, cause haven't seen too much else happen at the moment. Nothing that I can 100% say I know has happened. Like, if it were something like the fan turning off, I think that'd be interesting, but the fan is already off. What about these? I haven't been staring at these because I haven't seen them change once. Alright, diagnose me already. Get to rebooting. What Windows operating system are we on? We're missing the lobby. The entire lobby has McVanished. I don't know what's changed, but it's something. It really must be something. I think we still have all the cams now. The shadows have always bothered me, but they don't really mean too much. Time to try things to try them. It won't kill me if I try them, but it will reboot me, which could kill me. Put that trophy back where it came from. Missing some bookshelves. Okay, what about these books here? I might reboot and kill myself by accident. Nope. Not yet. Haven't done it yet. Is there any more light anomalies going on in here? Okay, that's gonna reboot me. That one's definitely gonna reboot me. No. I was right. I was like, that bag doesn't belong there. But I knew there was a bag there, and I was like, I think that'll still kill me though. Even though I'm assuming that's wrong. Okay, the clock's going the wrong way. I've been waiting every run for the clock to do this. I've waited every single run. I've stared at that clock, I'm like, that's gonna do it. That's gonna change. Now, there was absolutely no way of me absolutely knowing that, but I was really hoping. Oh hey, look who it is! Look who showed up! It's the man of the hour! It is the man, the huge man. It's him, the huge man. Bum bum. He's got such a slammer of a theme song being 2 notes. It's the 2 notes that count. They matter where they're played, I guess. Is this different? Is the table different? No. I blue screen, it's over. Well, it was good while it lasted, gamers. At least we got to see the huge man. Wait, there's a skeleton! Damn. Blessed by huge man to win the university. I think if I got the skeleton, it would have been 33. We did it. The university's done. Alright, I need to take a stretch break now. So I will be right back, and then it's hospital, hotel, train. But yes, IBRB. Alright, I have returned with an apple. Pretty tasty. Alright, next we just have hospital, hotel, and train. How hard could it be? How hard could it be? Well, from the start it doesn't seem too different than it did. This is different though. Holy. That door wasn't open before, and I do appreciate that they've opened it to show me there's more things in there. This room's about the same. This one too. I'd say if anything there's like a few more things added. Same with this. But this one has like the most noticeable change to me. See that, chat? It says stretching is important, and then it gives you some exercises to try. You ate too much. That's okay. Am I wrong? Were there not like other bottles here? Hello? Can I have my piss bottles back? Maybe I'm crazy already. Maybe that's why I'm in the hospital. Man, I'd have a reaction, but this apple's pretty tasty. But also, I've seen that so many times. Like, oh no, there's blood coming from the ceiling. What am I gonna say this time? Oh, there's must be a dead body up there then. Go ahead, send me to. I was right! I just had the wrong area. Oh, have a good lurk, Will. Rest easy. Have a good rest of your birthday. I'm sure I blue screen here, that's okay. I honestly really like this painting. I like the teeth in the sky. I like horror imagery like that. But I'm also biased because sharp teeth. I love Campbell's soda. Tastes like soup. Alright, let me try some things over here. I don't think the garbage has changed. Oh, hello, ma'am. I don't think I've seen her before in here. Wonder if I would have seen her from the other way too. I didn't try. Oh well. Yeah, usually that's not the case in this game. There's no real perspective with some of these, unfortunately. Trying to think, has there been any of the intruders in here that have tried to kill me before? Don't believe so. I don't think any of them tried to kill me. I know I saw them all. At least I think I did. But none of them, like, made me feel like they were about to kill me. Like, okay, the Devil Man a little bit. Just a little bit. What about those clocks? This one gonna go backwards too, possibly? Oh no, it's the clock situation all over again. Okay, what about this here? I don't want to believe it's just empty. Though that's probably the case. What about these? I'm unsure if the room on the left is gonna have anything. Okay, so that means there's two other things I've missed in a new one. Baby. Silence. Someone get your baby. They're crying in the bathroom. Here, once this one's done, I want to try, that. I'm sure when I lose, they'll be like, so anyways, you missed this thing here, here, and here. And I'll be like, oh, yeah. Makes sense. And then I'll miss it every single time after that. It's just how it be. Okay, I'm gonna try this general area now. I'm about to lose, though. Home sweet home. That's okay. Tell me what I've missed so I can analyze a little bit better in these rooms. Object manipulation. Oh, well that's just the sign. So I'm missing object in the lobby and the office. Fair enough, I probably wouldn't have found them. I wonder if maybe it was something on like a table. Time to go again. You know what would be funny if they removed like the chair down here? I wouldn't notice. I wouldn't be able to see it. Instant loss. Can't see it. They did give me some fairly obvious ones, though. Even though I failed to report it, the one in the right place twice. When do we get National Plague Day back? We might not see that one at all. Same with the garbage being on fire. Not sure if anything will happen on the left here. Uncertain about this currently. I don't know if it's supposed to be here or over here. No? It's where it belongs then. This is cool though. Let's not, maybe. I don't want to blame the plants yet. I'm sure they'll change in due time, but I don't want to blame them just yet. I want to believe that they don't change. Does the desk back there only get one phone? What about this plant? Is that supposed to be there? Well, it doesn't show up here, so, Oh, I see I've already started blaming the plants. I said I wasn't going to, but I have. I can't blame them. But I can. Alright, you win. I couldn't imagine what it could be. Oh, the plant! I knew it. Knew it had to be one of these plants. As for the rest, I'm not too sure. Am I missing a can? Possibly. No. Well, I've managed to guess one thing, I'm not gonna get the rest. Okay, so maybe it's not like the same checkout area. Or check-in area. I want to say it's this room, but I have no way of knowing for certain. Oh. This is supposed to be in the middle here. Okay, what about this? Do these swap? What about these newspapers? Nope. I've blue screened now. I'm distorting. Plants still look the same. I'm thinking if anything's changed right now, I wouldn't say it's in this room. And that's probably incorrect, but I want to believe. I want to believe. Wonder if these swap or if, like, there's an extra plant here? I don't know why I reported that. If it works, it works. It's not working though. I think that's gonna blue screen me, and I'm missing a cam I see now. Yep. Yeah, I know, camera malfunction. But what's the rest? Missing object in the patient ward. I wasn't looking too hard in the patient ward. Yeah, I know the camera was malfunctioned. Object movement in the wash closet. The water closet, even. Wonder if maybe the pills moved. Actually, I don't think they're technically pill bottles. Oh well, I'll go again. Maybe I've memorized the room a little bit better. I'm wondering if maybe this swaps to like over here or something. Like, cause it wouldn't change position. Well, I mean it would, but it wouldn't vanish. Hey yo, hold on, didn't see what you said. Ah, I must observe harder. Home, sweet home. Nope. My downfall is I observe only one side of the room and not the entire thing. This door is considered suspicious in my book now. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that as well. I should probably do that after stream. I should probably set it up. Because that's definitely something I mentioned wanting to do this month, last month, and I just forgot about it because commissions. Whoops. I might make it a thread, though. I think a thread form, like a forum type setup, would be easier. Because that way any questions towards a certain character go to that thread. Rather than, like, all in one. Because then people might, like, use certain terms like, oh, what does he think? And it's like, well, which one? It's just me wanting to be more organized. Speaking of forums, I did find a game I think you might like, Mono. It's only in a demo phase. I found it on like itch.io when I was looking at Fortune's Run and stuff. I was gonna suggest you try Fortune's Run, but Fortune's Run's really hard, so I think you wouldn't have a fun time with it. It took me 7 hours to beat the level. Yeah, I have it downloaded. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Oh, there's a light going on in here. Here, let me see if I can check my files real quick. Actually, it should be on my itch.io, to be honest. Let me see. Oh gee, my profile is real riveting. My recommended for you is incorrect. I might have to check my downloads then, because I'm not seeing it. Anything suspicious going on in here before I check my files? that I can tell. Clearly not that I can tell. Are these different? Or maybe that's always supposed to be there. It's definitely something I wanted to stream as well. I was gonna stream it along with Fortune's Run, but Fortune's Run was way longer than I thought it would be. Because they're both demo games. Okay, something has to have changed and I just keep missing it. Oh, this is missing. Good, now I can check my downloads. Assuming it's still a zip folder. I can multitask. I can look at things while looking for things while looking for other things. I don't see anything though. I'm sure it had a very memorable name, but I don't remember it. Oh no, I've blue screened. And if it's not in my downloads, even though it really should be, then maybe I have it on Twitter. It's one of those three. I know it's on itch.io, but I don't remember what it's called. Hmm. This is shorter. I need to clean out my downloads folder. It's just a bunch of Stepmania files. When you find the meme image. Because I know it was a first person game. It was like a stealth kind of game. But not. I don't think it was like purely stealth though. Oh yes, the funny little puppet. The bat puppet. I feel like something's missing from here, but I think that's incorrect. Do I have all my cams still? Sure do. Yeah, let me try here. This? I thought there was only 2 papers. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like I'm wrong. I just know it was like recommended from like another game. Ding. Oh, distorting. Examination? Silence. Let me go back. Oh. taken my plant. Put that thing back where it came from. Doesn't look like anything's moved in here. So maybe I should assume it's like one of these rooms. I'll be very sad if these swap. Okay, I'm trying this. It's gonna blue screen me, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's blood. That's problematic. Ah, I found it. Okay, let me report this. It's like in that PSX style. Has a demo to it. Let me DM it to you. I just thought it was neat. Don't know if it's any good. Haven't seen too much on it because it's fairly recent. However recent it is. What are you doing back there? He seems very lost and confused. Usually I've only seen him on this side. Yeah, it has an interesting art style. That was like the first thing that stuck out to me. Is this open? Is that supposed to be open? That seems dangerous. They did have some videos of the gameplay on YouTube, I want to say. That's a face. A spooky face. But a face nonetheless. Does this have more papers than it's supposed to? What about over here? Because they don't look like they're positioned right. And before I blue screen myself from that. Yep. This level has me stumped for like different reasons than the other one. I'm sure it's not as hard as I'm making it out to be. Also, that skeleton feet back there. There's an entire skeleton back there. An entire skeleton. Well, it could just be the legs. The lower half of the legs. Is this different? It's a toilet. I was right? It is a different color. They're doing it again. They're changing the colors of things. Gee, I hope it wasn't that color for long. Is there anything going on outside? I know sometimes there can be a figure, but I haven't seen it in a while. Paintings haven't changed. I'm trying to think of what else could really change. Is that section of the hall supposed to be dark? I guess so. Well, I suppose you win anomalies because, not really seeing anything else. I can report the paper, it's not gonna do too much. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. I mean, I did, but not as quickly as I should have. Spooky man. Spooky man that can appear in 2 areas. It's just not nice when he's that close to the cave. It's a little uncomfy. Is it this? Is this supposed to be so bright? I'm gonna say that's a no. Extra object in the office, object movement in the corridor, and there's a movement in the examination. It was probably like the shelf again. But there was an extra object in the office. So I was kind of right, I was in the right area, but not seeing whatever it was. I'm gonna be annoyed if it was that, if it was that piece of paper, because, like, I was like, aren't there supposed to be 2 there? Maybe I reported in the wrong spot, and it counted as no. Oh my goodness, I was right, and I probably didn't put it the right spot. That's my fault. Silence. Don't actually remember what the last one it said was. I think it was corridor. I think it was like an extra objects, but if it was like a door or something, forget it. I'll never see it. It might have been like a fire hydrant. Okay, I did sit here for a good few seconds waiting for something to change, and there it is, that piece of paper again. So are you gonna do all your characters mono, or just like, I don't know, the ones you have made already? I assume just the ones you've made. Extra object. Hmm. I'm sorry, did you turn to look at me? I see. But you could do like a sketch of them or something if you wanted to. It doesn't even have to be like a perfect sketch, it just has to be a sketch, just to get the idea across if you wanted to. He just has to write it all down on a piece of paper. He can't speak, so he has to write it. I wonder if maybe there was like an extra fire hydrant. Yeah, well, at least none that you're aware of. Because there's definitely a lot of models for VR chat that I didn't even know. Like, there are so many. Also, that's not supposed to be on. Okay, the plant's still back there. I have to assume something must have multiplied in here. Because I'm not really looking there. Is the clock still going the right way? Yes. I trust no clocks. This is a little different though. I definitely have a lot of characters though. I think I'd probably only do like maybe the ones I put in my polls. Maybe just those last ones. Alright, is this extra? I don't think I've seen it before, but I also have my mic in the way, so can't know for certain. Should do a cam check once that goes through. It doesn't happen too often, but the one time it happened. I guess that means you don't have sprites for all of your models that I've seen on VR chat then. Because I know there was like that one with the blue feathers that I don't remember the name of. But I know it was there. Why are you so loud? Shut up. Silence. Nice. I look forward to it, because that'll be pretty cool. You gonna rename it too? I've definitely renamed old characters of mine. Bing. Bong. Is this pipe extra? Where does it go to? I have to remember that toilet changes. Now the lights are in here doing some things again. This means I have to actually think about lore for my characters, though. Oh man, can't I get some easy ones and win? I'm asking for a lot, though. How about the clock? Here, I'll move my mic closer because I've decided I want to sit back in my chair a bit. That's not supposed to do that. At least I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to. Oh, he's back again. It's going in a circle. Trying to think of what I'll do for them, because I know I have the ref sheets of them. Maybe I could draw something real quick. I tell you what, they've done a real good job in making sure nothing changes right in front of me. The objects are shy. I could do an image of, like, the last dinner or something with all my characters, because I have that many. I'm calling this sus. I deserve that. Now let me out. Please, I wish to be free. There's some syrup on the floor. Okay, I think it's just in there. The syrup. It's a lot of syrup. I wouldn't want to taste it though, you know? Could be toxic syrup, you never know. Okay, well... I'm not too sure what's happened, but it has to be something. Hey there, buddy. Why is it every time I say there's something that's changed, something does happen, then it's him. It's always him. The literal devil. or just Demon Man in general. He doesn't really have a name, he's just kind of there. I still have all my cams. National Doctor's Day. Nothing out of the ordinary there. That seems fine too. I can only go based off of what I have seen happen. What I remember happening. The plant's cold. It's got that spiral plant in here. Any closer and it'll eat you. Don't want to be eaten by a plant. Nice. I will definitely have a browse after. Because I definitely want to... Hello? The fuck was that? That was in game, right? Right? I... Huh? Am I just heard knocking in this room. Huh? If, it couldn't have been anything in my room, right? It sounded like plastic. But I don't see anything, so what's the deal? And noise anomalies aren't a thing. I'm confused. Stop moving. Wasn't the chair. It's not the first time I've heard like a noise in this game though. I know in the hotel, in the hall, I heard someone say hello, and I was like, hello? That was before hard mode was added, and I was like, I've never heard a hello before. It's very possible they've added like noises to go with the game, and I don't run into them often because I flip so fast. Alright, you know, if I blue screen, I blue screen. It was quite spooky. National Doctor's Day. Aha! I was right, there is supposed to be another one. Does that mean there is something in here? Doesn't look like it. Hello, ma'am. She's spooky, but she doesn't want to hurt me, it seems, so... What about this? What about the entirety of this? Gonna have to go through my VODs after this, because I know I want to get that hello clip in observation duty. And whatever the fuck that one was this run. I don't know, I think it's pretty much a lose situation here. I'm gonna have to say it's over. Why are you there? Who left you there? I know she can appear twice, sometimes she's in here. I don't consider her non-friendly. I also don't know for certain. She could always turn on me in an instant. You never know with these anomalies. Do I have all cams still? Yes, I do. I already got the warning, so... that's missing, but... that's not the only thing. There's something else. There's at least one more thing. Holy shit, the Abyss. Damn, that Abyss is spreading. The Abyss does not fuck around in hard mode. I'm sure it's killed me a few times because I haven't been there fast enough. I can't tell if the room's distorting or my eyes are like readjusting. What about this? No. No, that looks normal. I'm not gonna do that. I think I'll pass on doing that for now. Now that's an anomaly. At least that one I could tell was an anomaly. It's the last hour and I'm gonna lose. It all comes down to this. I'm gonna try this. If it blue screens me, it blue screens me. But at least I get blue screen now. Crazy. And like that, the music's back. Woo, let's go. Okay, did any fuckery happen while I was gone? I don't see anything, but I think it's a lose here. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to count this one as a loss. Camera malfunction in the patient ward. I heard it again. Who is knocking? That's funky. Literally, what do you want from me? Are you outside? Are you inside? Are you cold? If you're so cold, why don't you just let yourself in? I'd say the building's heated, but I'm not too sure about that. It's something with this room, it has to be. That or they're just distracting me. This all looks the same. They probably took like an item or something from somewhere. I just don't know where. A plant's missing. Okay. Well, I've noticed that one at least. Yeah? Would, no? Ow. If you tried to jump scare me, I heard the sound, but I didn't. I did see it. Maybe that was in game? I don't know. I don't even see the redeem, so congrats, you've managed to redeem it without me seeing it. Which is not the first time someone's done that. And I don't think that's on purpose. Oh, that's a funky... Ow.
Cheese.
That was loud. Cheese will always scare me though, because it's just so incredibly loud. I've changed the sound like 50 times, it's still loud. I didn't even see that one get redeemed. Damn, okay. Thanks, Twitch, I guess. Twitch is having a strong. Look, I win! Yippee! Well, I sure don't know. Oh, what's this? This is new. The subject seems to be markedly more proficient than originally thought. Is this like the same ending I've gotten before? Do you know the previous subjects lasted through the entire experiment? Have the boys at HQ managed to isolate any outliers from the data? Analysis is still ongoing, but they are not expecting to find anything with the current hardware. Understood, we should continue monitoring the situation. Do you think we'll be able to find them on time? Why do you ask? Well, if it has taken us this long to find the first capable subject, how long do you think it will take us to assemble an entire team? At this rate, the anomalies will get out of control. The amount of anomalies taking humanoid form has skyrocketed lately. Yeah, this is just the same thing I've already read. It is not our job to worry. There are people with higher salaries that need to worry about that. Based. As long as you do your job, I'll do mine. We don't need to worry about these things. Right, you're right. Just remember what our goal here is. Nothing else matters. Right you are. So which task have they assigned you for tomorrow? Oh, I'm on anomaly eradication. How about you? I'm on observation duty. It's the name of the game. Woo! And then we get the funny music, right? The funny music. Okay, let me look at my achievements. 2 left. Hotel and train. They still say 0.0% though. Wow, 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 wow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. This music's goofy, I love it. Wow, 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 wow. Bow, 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 wow, wow. This is music. It just keeps going. It's never ending. Bow, bow, bow. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Aurora Shores, since she raided me like the other month or something and I just haven't had the time to get her back yet. Yeah, she's playing some Borderlands 2. I love the wacky tunes. I have a bit of a headache, and I want to go work on the thing. Yeah, thank you all for coming. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your night, or whatever time it may be for you.